In the northwest corner of Wyoming lies Yellowstone National Park, the oldest, largest, and most popular national park in the country. Few places on Earth offer so much of scenic and scientific interest in one area. We are in the heart of the Rockies here, a land of pine-clad mountains and broad grassy valleys. The countryside is laced with lakes and streams of exquisite beauty. The popular west entrance to Yellowstone follows the winding Madison River, a route followed by the earliest pioneers into the park. It will lead us to the Grand Loop Road that will take us to all of the park's major features. In addition to superb mountain scenery, the park is one of the world's principal wildlife preserves. Most visitors eagerly await the opportunity to see and photograph the fascinating wildlife in its native environment. Most certainly, it is a photographer's paradise. You may see a solitary moose, most likely a cow or calf. It is a lucky visitor indeed who sees a mighty bull moose. He sheds his antlers in late winter or spring and grows new ones annually. In this remarkable series of scenes that were photographed during a summer season, you will see the same bull moose develop his antlers. Their large size, sometimes over 1,000 pounds, and huge antlers make them one of the most impressive native animals in North America. The rare trumpeter swan is found in several areas of the park. These graceful creatures are a pleasure to watch. Let's follow a family of these swans as the young mature during the summer and fall. The black bear is commonly seen in Yellowstone. He constantly searches for food, insects in rotted tree trunks, berries, fish, or rodents. By the way, the black bear comes in several colors, including black, brown, or cinnamon. There seem to be countless species of animals here, such as this cute little critter, the river otter, the graceful sandhill crane, a new family of Canada geese, the skittish but always fascinating coyote. Usually you come upon elk in herds of a dozen or more. They are by far the most common animals here, for thousands live in the park. The youngsters are the same as youngsters everywhere, full of fun and fun to watch. The bull elk is a surprisingly large animal, weighing from 700 to 1,000 pounds and standing 5 feet at the shoulders. Traveling south now on the main loop road, the highway carries us to where the Firehole River cascades pour through an 800-foot deep canyon and climax with roaring Firehole Falls. The Firehole River is our introduction to the most famous and almost certainly the most popular section in all of Yellowstone. Our route takes us through a series of great basins, beginning with the Lower Geyser Basin. Columns of steam and vapor rise on all sides. The meandering Firehole River winds its way slowly through the basin's terrain. The road brings us close to the popular fountain paint pots. They are pools of colorful hot mud that bubble and sputter like pudding boiling in a pan. The mud is composed of silica and clay mixed with water. Bubbles are formed by superheated gases rising from the magma, which is the molten rock that exists deep within the earth. Here and in all hydrothermal areas of the park, the magma has direct connections with the surface through natural fissures. During a stroll here, you will pass a variety of small geysers, pools, and springs. The most important geyser in the area is located on Firehole Lake Drive. It is the striking Great Fountain Geyser. From its crater, huge fan-like jets of hot water shoot up out of its pool in a prolonged series of bursts that usually reach a height of 100 to 150 feet. Nearby White Dome Geyser is a tall, cone-type geyser that is conspicuous over the entire basin. In addition to the major geysers, you will be delighted with the little fellows. Firehole Lake itself is one of the largest hot pools in the park. Its waters bubble and boil from both the heat and gases released from within. A stroll at dusk with the warm-colored vapors and the muted sounds of turbulent water is an enjoyable experience. Points of interest within the basins are connected by boardwalks or blacktop trails. They're a real necessity, too, because you can endanger yourself as well as the delicate natural features if you step off of them. The chill of early morning produces large, wispy columns of steam over the stony, treeless basins. Midway, Biscuit, and Black basins lie adjacent to each other with the Firehole River serving as a common boundary. Runoff from many of the pools and geysers here drains into the nearby river. Each year, Excelsior Geyser alone pours an incredible 5 million gallons of scalding water into the river. At Midway Geyser Basin, a bridge enables you to cross the Firehole River. Grand Prismatic Spring is the basin's most spectacular feature. From above, its splendid array of deep colors is graphically visible. At 370 feet in diameter, it is believed to be the largest spring in Yellowstone. Clearly marked boardwalks and paved trails offer the visitor a safe and exciting means of exploring the thermal features of Yellowstone's geyser basin. While the geysers here vary tremendously in size and shape, the mechanics of their eruptions are very much alike. Simply stated, a geyser is produced by a surface vent and a natural pocket deep in the earth. This pocket collects water in various amounts and ejects it when it is heated to a certain point by hot gases rising from the magma below, as here at Jewel Geyser. Cliff Geyser in the Black Geyser Basin is interesting because it is on the edge of Iron Spring Creek. Its eruptions can go as high as 50 feet. Rainbow Pool is a large hot spring with an intensely blue center. The water at the pool's edge is cooled sufficiently to permit the growth of algae, producing the rainbow of colors that you see. Nearby Sunset Lake vies with Rainbow Pool for beauty and iridescent color. The depth, combined with the yellow algae and blue sky, produce the beautiful green of Emerald Pool, which contrasts sharply with the deep blues of most other pools and springs. Unusual Cliff Geyser is worth another look from a different viewpoint. A large whirlwind skips across a basin, then dissipates in the clouds of rising steam. To many visitors, the upper basin, the Old Faithful area, is the heart and soul of Yellowstone Park, and it is the busiest tourist center. Unique Old Faithful Inn is one of America's finest hotels. Today, its immense rustic lobby and huge stone fireplace still produce the same excitement as they did for guests in far earlier times. No visit to Yellowstone is complete without witnessing one eruption or more of Old Faithful. This venerated geyser is the most famous in the world and is one of our country's great natural wonders. The excitement mounts as eruption time nears. There are geysers that erupt higher and for longer periods of time, but rarely is the tremendous power of nature so inseparably combined with its innate beauty. This superb spectacle, once you've actually stood here and witnessed it, will stay in your memory forever. Noisy Beehive Geyser, so named because of the similarity of its cone to a beehive, is a major geyser erupting to a height of 150 to 180 feet once every 8 to 10 days. The Lion group of geysers include the Lion, Lioness, Big Cub, and Little Cub. There are scores of famous and fascinating natural features here to behold. Grand Geyser is a thrill you will never forget. It is the largest frequently active geyser in the park today and hurtles a mass of water from its large crater to an impressive height of 200 feet. Grotto Geyser is one of the best-known features of the upper basin. It has a peculiarly shaped cone. Between eruptions, it keeps busy by sloshing water around within its grotto. Riverside Geyser on the bank of the Firehole River shoots out an 80-foot plume of water over the river. This is unique among the park's larger geysers and is always popular with the visitors. Most visitors feel that Morning Glory Pool is the most beautiful in the park. It has the trumpet shape of a morning glory blossom and the same exquisite shade of blue. The edges are a vivid algae-produced orange. The geothermal activity in Yellowstone is produced by volcanism. Over tens of thousands of years, there have been fairly intense volcanic activities in this region, alternating with times of gradual cooling and renewed forest growth. The area has been buried under volcanic debris that in places is up to 1,200 feet thick. Castle Geyser was named for the large, distinctive cone that is formed around its vent, shaped roughly like the ruined tower of an old castle. Castle's eruptions may shoot as high as 100 feet. From Observation Point, the visitor has an excellent view of the Upper Geyser Basin and its geothermal activities. Walking the trails of the basins can provide a marvelous new experience even for the most seasoned travelers. Plumes of steam against a deep blue sky, the frequent odor of hydrogen sulfide, and the feeling of warm spray blowing against your cheek. And there is the ever-present wildlife to add to the beauty of the landscape and the excitement of the geysers. Ranger naturalists are on duty in all sections of the park to answer questions and to point out interesting features.
One is lying, and it's pretty interesting, guys, and when it goes,
There is a complete range of facilities here, including Hamilton Store's historic old general store, still flourishing today. There is also a ranger station and visitor center. The loop road from Old Faithful takes us toward West Thumb and passes the striking Kepler Cascades, where water tumbles down step-like ledges between steep canyon walls. Remarkable Isa Lake with its lily pads and blossoms straddles the Continental Divide at Craig Pass. West Thumb borders Yellowstone Lake. It has no spectacular geysers, but there are many funnel-shaped hot pools. Excellent boardwalks cover the area. Its unusual name comes from early explorers who thought the lake was shaped like a hand, with this westernmost bay forming the thumb. The scalding water of the hot pools is often a transparent emerald or turquoise color. Famous Fishing Cone is located here. Completely surrounded by the chill waters of the lake, its cone holds fiercely boiling water. Legend has it that Indians cooked their trout in it. West Thumb is always a popular place to visit when traveling the Grand Loop Road. The south entrance to Yellowstone from the Tetons features two beautiful waterfalls. The roaring waters of Lewis River plunge 37 feet to form picturesque Lewis Falls. Dramatic Moose Falls tumbles down from the plateau above toward the deep canyon of the Lewis River. Yellowstone Lake is one of the most beautiful in the world. Wildflowers abound here in the summer, and the wind-driven waves break on a rugged shore that brings memories of a rock-bound ocean coastline. At over 7,700 feet, it is the largest lake in all of North America at this elevation. It covers an area of 139 square miles. Wildlife abounds here, too. Stands of fir and spruce trees frame spectacular views of the lake. During the summer, the thunderheads build over the snow-capped peaks of the Absaroka Range to the east and the Grand Tetons to the south. To the surprise of many, Yellowstone even has a natural stone bridge located near Bridge Bay Marina. This is another good area to find a variety of wildlife. Complete facilities are offered at the lake, such as Lake Hotel. Nearby Bridge Bay Marina is a busy place in the summer and handles all boating and fishing needs. Tour boats are available from here for pleasant sightseeing trips on Yellowstone Lake. Its northwest shore is a recreational paradise. The fishing could not be better. And the kids can have a great time on the rocky beaches. But the water is a little chilly. One of Yellowstone's most famous landmarks is Fishing Bridge, located near Lake Village. Years ago, anglers stood shoulder to shoulder fishing here, but because the river mouth is a trout spawning area, the practice was discontinued. The bridge carries all kinds of traffic. Many visitors to Yellowstone hope that they will see a grizzly bear. Only a few are rewarded. But occasionally, this magnificent and universally feared animal will approach near enough to be seen and photographed. An exciting time for all. Threatened by extinction and faced with a shrinking habitat, they usually are found only in the wilderness areas of the park. The sun lowers on this dramatically beautiful body of water, Yellowstone Lake. The loop road continues now northward, following along the slow-moving Yellowstone River. The extraordinary beauty of this land is reflected in the quiet river waters. And savored by the fishermen along its banks. The Mud Volcano area features the Dragon's Mouth, where bursts of scalding water are shot from the mouth of a small cavern under a cliff. Mud Volcano itself is a constantly seething, bubbling mass of gray mud. Other points of interest here include Black Dragon's Cauldron, Sulphur Cauldron, Grizzly Fumarole, and Sour Lake. The ground literally trembles under our feet, and the air is filled with the pervasive smell of hydrogen sulfide. The whole scene suggests that we may have been given a glimpse into the underworld itself. Hayden Valley is a far brighter and more cheerful place, a soothing contrast to the alarming nature of the Mud Volcano area. Through the centuries, the rivers have carved their way along rocky slopes and rugged valleys, splashing from stone to stone, tumbling over cliffs, forming cascades and waterfalls in an astonishing variety. But quiet now, the great river winds its slow course through the open meadows and rolling hills. Native wildlife graze here and nearby in great numbers, and the rangers will tell you that there is no likelier place in the park to see wildlife, big and small, in their natural habitat. A rare bald eagle, these animals may seem friendly to you, but remember that they are all unpredictable and should be observed only from a distance. Visitors will often see a herd of bison or American buffalo grazing in Hayden Valley. They are the largest North American land mammals. The massive shaggy bulls may weigh 2,000 pounds, yet are quite agile, galloping at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. Occasionally, visitors experience the adventure of a road and river crossing by these giants. It's an experience that is hard to forget. All our views of waterfalls throughout the park so far have scarcely prepared us for the two great falls of the Yellowstone River. The giant flow of water gathers momentum as it races under Chittenden Bridge. And roars over the upper falls in a foaming drop of more than 100 feet. At the overlook at the brink of the upper falls, many visitors find themselves gripping the railing with both hands as they watch the mighty torrent surge past their feet. The black rocks framing the upper falls contrast sharply with the brightly colored Grand Canyon setting of the lower falls. The rainbow and the mists at the base of the falls truly gilds the lily. This magnificent 300-foot waterfall, set in its canyon of Yellowstone, is one of the grandest sights in America. The falls can be viewed from many spots along both sides of the canyon, and they are unfailingly impressive. The gigantic size of this great yellow gash in the Earth's surface is readily seen from the air. The entire canyon is 24 miles long and from 800 to 1,200 feet deep. Nearby Canyon Village offers full public and recreation facilities, including trail horse rental. The highest point on the loop road is reached near Mount Washburn. This imposing mountain rises to an elevation of 10,243 feet above sea level. On a clear day, a hike to the top will reward you with a 360-degree view of the canyon and miles of deep green forests and shining lakes that comprise Yellowstone territory. Yellowstone is one of the few remaining strongholds of the grizzly in the contiguous United States. At maturity, they weigh between 400 to 600 pounds. Tower Falls is almost within the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. It is a narrow falls formed where Tower Creek plunges 132 feet over a rocky precipice into a deep and shadowy canyon. The overlook platform provides good views of the falls, and there is also a foot trail to the bottom. Nearby overhanging cliff leans out over the road. Calcite Springs in the Grand Canyon area was formed by thermal activity which has deposited calcite, gypsum, and sulfur. Broad glaciated Lamar Valley is on the northeast entrance road to Yellowstone. Elk, buffalo, and bighorn sheep are seen here. Soda Butte is a dead terrace originally formed by the hot waters of a spring. Many varieties of birds are found here, including these noisy swallows. Roosevelt Lodge is named for one of America's great champions for the preservation of our natural resources, President Teddy Roosevelt. He camped not far away around the turn of the century. Colorful Concord stagecoaches depart from Roosevelt Lodge during the summer for a nostalgic, historic look at Yellowstone. Nearby is a single petrified tree, actually a stump, that stands in the same spot where it grew in a redwood forest millions of years ago. Between Tower Junction and Mammoth Hot Springs, the Grand Loop Road crosses Blacktail Plateau, where stands of spruce alternate with clumps of aspen. This is good bear country with plenty of berries, insects, rodents, and flowers to dine on. Ponds such as Blacktail Pond are sprinkled throughout the region. Undine Falls drop 60 feet between perpendicular walls. The village of Mammoth Hot Springs, nestled at the foot of snow-capped mountains, is the location of park headquarters. Yellowstone was our nation's first national park, established in 1872, and in a sense was the first national park in the entire world. Some of its buildings have stood for over a century. The Visitor Center provides exhibits and information about the park's past and present. This is an area not of geysers, but of hot springs. They cover a large expanse across several hillsides in front of the village, and the delicately sculptured and brightly colored terraces they form are ever-changing wonders of the mineral world. They are composed of travertine, which is a kind of limestone that is deposited by superheated water carrying dissolved calcium carbonate. Their colorings come from both minerals and from algae growing in the hot water. Liberty Cap is one of the most striking formations at Mammoth. It was formed during a period when a hot spring flowed from its top. The north entrance to Yellowstone reaches Mammoth via Roosevelt Arch and Gardner Canyon. Pronghorn antelope are frequently found here. They're a distinctive American species. They are unique in that their horns are branched and are produced both on the male and the female. They can reach burst speeds of 60 miles per hour. The Roosevelt Arch is a huge stone structure that spans the north entrance road. Traveling south on the Grand Loop Road from Mammoth, we pass through virgin wilderness and the famous Golden Gate, a narrow notch in the yellow-tinted cliffs. Wildlife is everywhere. A 200-foot-high obsidian cliff was named the Mountain of Glass by an early frontiersman. Actually, it's a kind of volcanic rhyolite. Roaring Mountain was named for a steam vent that roared in 1902. The fumarole pocked mountain takes on an unearthly quality in early morning. Norris Basin is the only geyser basin on the northern loop. It offers many smaller formations of great interest that perform often. There's a variety of colorful hot pools and steaming fumaroles. Norris Basin is the home of the most powerful geyser in Yellowstone, Steamboat. Its eruptions have reached an incredible 400 feet in height, but its activities are spaced years apart. Ekinas Geyser plays often to good crowds. It is the most popular in the basin, erupting to about 75 feet every 25 to 45 minutes. Nearby Norris Meadows offers the visitor fascinating glimpses of a myriad of wildlife. The central crossover of the Loop Road's Figure 8 connects Norris with Canyon Junction 12 miles to the east. 3 miles east of Norris is sparkling Virginia Cascades that tumble and splash with a fine display of white water. The artist paint pots are located on the Loop Road below the Norris Basin near Gibbon Meadows. These colorful, curious mud pots are a delight to everyone. Gibbon Meadows is another excellent place to see and photograph wildlife, especially elk. At the nearby exquisite Gibbon Falls, water slides over the smooth rocks like a lacy garland. The elk rutting season, or mating time, is the most exciting animal season of the year in Yellowstone. At this time, the bulls bugle with a low-pitched note that ends with a scream. Each dominant bull has his own herd of females which he constantly rounds up. The young bulls spar and practice for the day when they will challenge the preeminent bull to a duel for control of the herd. Constant challenges are turned aside by the bull. The rutting season occurs in the autumn, and the calves are born in June. This is a very popular event in Yellowstone, and visitors come great distances to see and photograph the elk gathering. The early chill gradually turns to the frost and ice of late autumn. And then the heavy snows of winter. The sun reveals a Yellowstone that has become a wintry wonderland. familiar landmarks have been completely transformed. Barely recognizable Yellowstone Upper Falls, the icy fingers of winter have wreathed the 300-foot lower falls in a shroud of ice and snow, and have buried the canyon in a mantle of white. Vast clouds of steam arise from the geyser basins, but the heat keeps the ice and snow to a minimum. Yellowstone Lake becomes one giant ice rink. But wildlife is affected the most. Here, in the harshness of winter, the overriding concern is survival. The quick and the strong survive. The old and the weak do not. Yellowstone protects the largest and most varied group of wildlife in the United States, and it has the largest concentration of hydrothermal phenomena anywhere in the world. These superb features, together with the unbelievable abundance of unspoiled beauty here, make this the miracle that is Yellowstone.